Welcome to Managing My Life, Planning Your Retirement. If retirement sounds like a dull word to you, you're not alone. For many of us, it's a misunderstood word and a very misunderstood concept. Seclusion, loneliness, walking canes and rocking chairs. Sounds dull, and of course it's not true. The concept that retirement marks an end and is a period of idleness and meaninglessness is no more true than to think that the world is flat. During retirement, you choose your way of life, and it can be as busy and meaningful as you decide, and you don't have to catch the 7:45 commuter train to make it so. This program is all about you. It will help you better understand how you feel about retirement or semi-retiring, and it will help you assess your strengths and motivators and appreciate the opportunities that are ahead of you when you decide to retire. It will bring feelings and questions you may have about aging and what to expect during the retirement years into perspective. The objective of this program. The purpose of this program is to give you the time and the resources to experiment, consider new opportunities that may come your way, make positive decisions, and set definite goals that motivate you to take action now and in the future. When you complete this program, you will feel in charge. You will feel in charge because you will have defined for yourself goals that are important to you, goals that unquestionably meet your personal needs, bring rewards, and are within reach. This is an opportunity to challenge yourself. There are many questions related to retirement that you may or may not have given thought to. What are my financial needs? How will my financial resources meet my needs at retirement? How will I spend my time? How will I be feeling physically? How will I react to not having a job? How will my family be affected by my retirement? How will I feel about myself? The experience of others. During the process of developing this program, we interviewed many people at various stages of retirement and retirement planning. Here are the experiences of 4 people. Bob was a director of sales in a company which markets business machines. He had a successful career in which he enjoyed his direct client contact, sales training, and administrative responsibilities. When he retired, he took a 4-week vacation to relax and unwind, and, after returning, visited the local community center seniors group where he had made contacts over the past couple of years. Now, 5 years later, his life is centered around something he really enjoys. He has become a leader in seniors organizations across the country. Bob told us that he frankly expected the adjustment period to be more difficult, but that he was fortunate to know what he wanted to do and what he was good at. He already had in mind something he wanted to do. He was very good with people and enjoys socializing and organizing, so he had to find a new area where he could apply his strengths. He is really enjoying himself. Margaret worked in a community college as an instructor in the business division. She enjoyed her work immensely, but recent changes at work made her decide to retire. Nevertheless, her life was very much centered around her work as she had no family and few outside interests. When retirement came, Margaret felt devastated. She knew it was coming, but somehow didn't want to face the reality. When she first retired, she really missed her work, her colleagues, and the daily organization that her job provided. At first, she sat around and felt depressed, worried, and restless. For the first time in her life, she had a lot of time on her hands. She worried and was feeling helpless. This lasted for a few months until she began looking for opportunities. She knew she had to change her life and get involved in something new. She was fortunate to have a very good friend who helped her make plans and encouraged her. Now she is enrolled in a master's program at a local university, thoroughly enjoying life as a mature student. She learned the hard way. She didn't plan in advance what she was going to do and did not fully appreciate what she could and wanted to do. But once she made some effort, things worked themselves out. Now that she has been through this period, she plans continuously and accomplishes a great deal. She is now very motivated and quite happy. Gordy held a very senior administrative position in the government. In his 50s, he began to feel restless and toyed with the idea of furthering his education and using his creative side professionally. Because his wife was alarmed at the idea of his giving up a secure position, he enrolled in 2 night courses at the local college to see how he liked studying and how well he could do in the audiovisual and web development program. He continued taking nighttime courses until he had completed a diploma. He then secured contract employment with a local school board in the communications department, where he continues to work and is a busy, happy man. He had the courage to make a career change in his 50s based on a hobby and interest area. And because he planned it carefully, he now has rewarding work which will continue as long as he wants. He loves what he is doing. Penny was a controller working for a large manufacturing company. Her major hobby had always been golf, but because of the demands of her job and the amount of traveling that it involved, she was never able to play golf as much as she wanted to. Penny decided to take early retirement in order to enjoy herself and spend more time on the golf course. Within 2 years of her retirement, an opportunity came up for her to handle some of the accounting responsibilities at her golf club. She now works part-time in an administrative capacity for the club. Also, she is involved in committee activities for mentally handicapped groups and acts as a volunteer grandmother. She is very busy using old skills and developing new ones. Retirement was easy for her because she knew what she wanted to do and made her decisions accordingly. What do these examples tell us? From these examples, we can see that for many people, retirement is a time for fulfillment. It is a time for adjustment and learning. It's an opportunity to do things we've always wanted to do but have never had enough time for. We can realize new potentials, new interests, establish new relationships, and reestablish old ones. It is a time to experiment with hobbies, activities, travel, and other interests without the normal obligations and responsibilities that usually come with a career and raising a family. Your program. This program includes concepts and exercises which will help you plan your retirement and help you make a more informed decision about retirement. The process will help you think through some of the issues which you may not have yet considered. If you have a spouse or close companion with whom you live, it's important to ask him or her to complete this program as well. Specifically, this program will help you think through the non-financial consequences of retirement and early retirement. Identify your needs and motivators. Review some misconceptions and feelings we have about retirement and aging. Develop a better awareness of your strengths and transferable skills. Review in detail a 5-step process of identifying alternative career options. Review your lifestyle needs, including second careers, volunteer activities, your living environment, relationships, hobbies, exercising, and nutrition. And complete a retirement readiness checklist to help you make the best decision as to when you should retire. The lifestyle choices you make are likely to have financial ramifications, so it will be very useful for you to also discuss your choices with your financial professional in order to update your plan.